Anchoring effects in behavioral economics. What is anchoring effect? The anchoring effect is a cognitive bias that causes people to rely too heavily on the first piece of information they receive as a point of reference. It clearly shows that the first point of information, the first information that we have about a particular commodity, maybe it's a price or the quality of the product, that will act as a reference point in our choices subsequently. The human mind does not consider the value of something based on its intrinsic value, but rather compares different things against one another, making decisions based on these comparative values. So, we often do not consider the intrinsic value, but we always make comparisons with one another and ultimately take a decision on the basis of these comparisons. Anchoring therefore occurs when individuals use an initial piece of information in order to make subsequent judgments. Once an anchor is set, judgments are made by using this anchor as a point of reference. Anchoring is a particular form of priming effect whereby initial exposure to a number serves as a reference point and influence subsequent judgments. The price of the first house shown to us by a real estate agent may serve as an anchor and influence perceptions of houses subsequently presented to us. Anchoring effects have also been shown in the consumer packaged goods category, whereby not only explicit slogans to buy more, example, buy 18 Snickers bars for your freezer, but also purchase quantity limits, example, limit of 12 per persons, or expansion anchors, for example, 101 users can increase purchasing of more and more commodities. In other words, through the anchoring effect, we use anchors or reference points to make decisions rather than thinking rationally and objectively to make the best decision overall. The anchoring effect will affect the way we negotiate, the prices we consider to be acceptable, the quality or value we perceive goods to hold, etc. Many experiments have shown that it is difficult to avoid the anchoring effect as it affects our thinking even when we are unaware of it. During sales, it is common practice to show the original price crossed out with a sale price right below it in order to give customers the anchorage point of the higher pre-sale price and make it seem like a good deal comparatively. People tended to judge the value of the product in relation to the discount they get off the anchor price rather than the actual cost. The- As they will be more naturally interested in the difference between the anchor and the sale price rather than the absolute value of the product in question. In short, anchoring just means means a reference point which will decide our consumer choices or which will decide our subsequent consumer choices. So, anchoring effect plays an important role in behavioral economics in determining the consumer preferences or consumer behavior.